Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance, and here today we've got the 3rd Battalion, 5th Marines, in the T92 HMC. What I think we'll do is we'll shorten and abbreviate his name to 3rd because it makes it a lot easier for everyone. He's on Malinovka, and it's a standard battle, and he's on South Spawn. So he's over near the trees. Let's see what happens next. Despite many claiming that the T92 HMC has been neutered by the buffs in update 9.18, it's actually still very effective as an artillery piece. He's not moving very far, but that doesn't matter because those trees do provide good cover. Right, an Object 263 has been seen to the south, but he is being attacked by the forces on 3rd's team. He's aiming at the IS-7. Does help actually sometimes to press the T key to let everyone know what you're targeting. That went in. That was a direct hit. No explosion means it was definitely a direct hit. And we can see a considerable stun on the IS-7. And he's lost nearly 360 health. 14 seconds to go, and then he can have a go at this Object 263. Open-topped tank destroyers like this can be very susceptible to the shells of high-tier artillery, even from splash damage. Now that sounds like it went in because there was no explosion, so it probably did hit the target, but he switched targets straight away to the north because the heavies are now engaging near the windmill on top of the hill. Okay, he's targeting this E50. He's still got 20 seconds to go. It's not very good actually to highlight your target too early because then it may lead your own forces to believe that that target is about to be attacked when there's still some time to go. Okay, he's loaded. Rounds out. And a direct hit. Wow, he did some damage there. Nearly 1,000 damage, over 1,000 damage to 3 different tanks. And he stunned all of them. Excellent. It's useful as well to aim when you see that there's 3 tanks close together, because you can spread the splash and spread the damage through splash onto the other tanks. So rather than aim for a single tank, aim for a concentration of them if you can. Almost ready. Same again. Rounds out, and a direct hit, and looks like he got a fire and an automatic fire extinguisher went off. That AMX 30B is not feeling so bright now. It looks like he's backed away from the fight, which gives the heavies on 3rd's team a little bit of relief. They're hunkered down near the rock further to the south, but obviously the tanks that 3rd is aiming at are actually supporting the tanks that are further down. If you can take their support away, it may make it easier for the tanks that are near the rock to defeat the enemy there. Okay, he's going to have a go at the tanks near the rock. Oh, direct hit, 533. That's excellent. That T110E5 is really hurting now. And a long stun on him too. Let's see if they can pick up some stun assistance. Oh, and he hit the IS-7 at the same time. Well done. And the T125 has gone down, so he picks some stun assist, even though it was only 6 hit points. That IS-7 is getting hit from a different direction. There's an M48 pattern off to the southwest rather, which is actually hitting him. He's going to go for the cram van or the mouse. And he's got both of them! 700 damage! Over 700 damage to both tanks. Excellent shooting. That mouse has got to be a high priority target. Even with the buffs that happened recently, the mouse is still a formidable opponent. 10 seconds to go. The mouse is taking some punishment. Looks like it could be a kill shot if he gets him. Oh, and the mouse goes down. Oh, so the round goes out, but the mouse goes down just beforehand. Oh dear. That's sad. And we've got a Type 5 Heavy coming in though. Lots of juicy hit points on that. And that one's gone down. As is mentioned on the What Arty Noobs page, the highest priority when hitting targets should always be the mediums first, because they have very light armour compared to the heavies, and they have lots of hit points that you can farm. Then the heavies themselves, because you can do a lot of damage to a heavy from an artillery. And again, they've got lots of juicy hit points. Oh, and that was a splash kill! Brilliant! Now, Third is worried about this IS-7 off to the southwest. He hasn't been seen. The AMX is guarding that route, but there's always the worry that he might make a charge up the rear. Although I would say that Third's ought to back away now, because his heavies are pulling out of that area, so he may find a tactical retreat is the easiest thing to do. Yes, that IS-7 is making a charge along the river road, but he's also spotted that the route to the north is completely open. Nobody's guarding it. They have got eyes on that IS-7, but if the IS-7 pulls back and goes behind the rock, he can make a charge. Now that's in a dip. That dip's actually a useful place for the scouts to go, but it is very difficult to loop a shot into that dip unless you've got the right parabolic trajectory, and unfortunately the Type 92, the T92 doesn't have that sort of trajectory. The Object 263 is engaging the IS-7 to the southwest, so it does look as if that area is safe, but it probably would be a good idea to pull back, but he's going to have a go at this IS-7 if he pokes his nose out. He's zeroed in. Does look as if the IS-7 is a bit cautious about going into the path of those shells. That makes me think the IS-7 might back away, go around the back of the rock, and come down under protection. Oh, that's unfortunate. The M48 pattern that was actually hitting the IS-7 previously has been taken out. And he got a direct hit on that IS-7. Brilliant. 514 hit points. And a very long stun. That IS-7, I think he's backing away because he really has got very little hit points left, and his support to the north has faded away. Yes, he's cutting across to the northwest. He doesn't want to engage anymore. I believe he thinks that his cap is under threat, and a lovely long-range shot takes out the IS-7. Perfect. That means there's a cram van to the north and the STB which is in the dip. And we know that Centurion AX is actually in the bushes on the ridgeline. He may still be there. It's more than likely he is still there, but the Object 263 will see him if he is there, and this will give Third a chance to actually take him out. The Centurion is not a very experienced player. The ratings suggest that he's not that good. Right, we're reloaded, ready to fire. And the STB is still in the dip. He's still in there. The Sheridans should be able to... And he's ram killed him. That's good. There's the Cranbarn. He's gone all the way around. Let's see if Third can take him. No, he's going for the Cranbarn. No, he's going back to the Centurion. Let it settle. Let the aim go in. And it's a direct hit. And another one while he was stunned. So 587 stun damage as well. That Centurion is really hurting right now. Yep, you can see he's pulling away. He's not very happy. He's lost over half his hit points. And it's a solid hunt now to pick up the last remaining points. Let's see if he can get a splash kill. Oh, what's this? An AMX-30B. He's got into the cap and he's been wiped out by the Object 263. No, it's actually the E50 that took him out. From halfway across the field. Right. Pings on the map suggest that one of the remaining enemy, the T92 on the enemy team, is in the top northeast corner of the map. And we saw the Centurion AX heading north, so he's probably still in the bushes. Yes, the Centurion's been spotted, and he's been taken out. Unfortunately, he took out the Object 263 before he was destroyed. Ah! Tracer. We now see where the T92 is located. I'm not sure that's exactly where. I think it was in the bushes slightly off to the... That's it, to the left, just about there. Now, obviously, the T92's got the same reload time as Third. Ah, he was right. It was in the corner. RNG took the shot to one side, so that's the end of the game. Let's have a look at the end of game stats. And it was a first class, a bruiser, a Gores Medal for scoring damage 10 times the hit points of your vehicle, a Confederate, which means you hit 6 vehicles which other people then destroyed, and you hit more vehicles than anyone else, a High Calibre for being the highest scorer in terms of damage done. So we see he did 6,145 hit points of damage, killed 2 tanks, and scored 1,009 XP rather. He fired 12 shots, 9 direct hits, 9 penetrations, 8 were splash. So some of the shots actually damaged other vehicles or splashed other vehicles in the process. We saw some of those multiple shots on the hill. 6,145 damage. 5,320 was from a distance of more than 300 meters. So the IS-7 and the other tanks that were actually near the rock accounted for the difference. He damaged 11 tanks. He destroyed 2. Damage with assistance was 188. Damage with stun was 1,437. He's got a premium account, so he took away 86,601 credits. And after deductions, he took away 56,601 credits in total. His XP earned was 1,514. And because this is a personal missions payout, he took away 3,028 XP in total. That's an excellent battle. I hope you've enjoyed this. I did. And if you did enjoy it, please give the video a like and subscribe to our channel. Thanks very much for watching, and do come back soon.